What's up everybody, I'm Van with Hang Free, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a tutorial on how to splice the Model X Whoopie bridge onto your saddle. It's super simple, easy to do, and let's get right into it. So this is what the Model X Whoopie bridge will arrive looking like. What you'll want to do is get that out of the package. It's going to come with a few different components. They'll be rubber banded all together. You'll have a splicing wire. You'll have a bungee and some heat shrink. You can take the heat shrink off of that bungee for now, put that to the side. You're going to have your main piece, which is the long piece here, and you'll have a continuous loop. What you want to do to start is take your saddle. I like to flip it over, start on this side. Actually, if you're right-handed, then you'll put the main piece on the right side. If you're left-handed, you'll put it on the left side. But as I am right-handed, I'll want that adjustment side on the right. So I'll take the loop and add it to the left, taking it around the saddle loop 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. You should be left with just a little bit of excess, not a lot. We'll come back to that here in a minute, but that's what it should look like. Just making a prusik onto your saddle's bridge loop. On the other side, you're going to take the fixed eye, as you can see here, and you'll add that, doing the same thing as you just did to that side, the left side, to the right, but with the entire side being passed through. This might take a little bit longer than the other side as there's just more excess. Kind of just making sure it's nice and neat where all the pieces of rope or am steel, I guess, is not crossing over itself, and you should end up with a 3 wrap or a 3-3 prusik on the other side. From there, you'll be able to find the end of your berry, which is about right here, or you can just look down and find the 2 marks that'll be right past the end of your berry. Those will come into play here in just a second. You're going to now take the tag end of that main piece, or the right side of your saddle. You'll take that tag end piece of the main piece that'll be pre-tapered for you, meaning the end here, as you can see, almost looks like it's fraying. It's not actually fraying, that's just tapered. That makes splicing it a lot easier. And you're going to pass that through the loop on the left side of your saddle. Again, this may be on the right, just depending on what side you add it to. And you're going to pull it kind of back over towards itself over here. So now this main piece is going to the other side through the loop, and you have it here. I'll leave that just for the time being, and I'm going to find that first mark, the mark closest to the saddle's bridge loop. What I'm going to do from here is I'm going to take the wire and make the simple splice by kind of bunching up that am steel a little bit. And what's important to do here is to not split a strand, meaning you want to go right through the center with that wire, and you want to feed it up, making sure you don't pop out at any point. If you pop out, just pull it back a little bit, and again, just feed that wire up to that second mark, which you can see here, and you're going to pop it out at that second mark right there. From that point, you'll take the tapered end of the main piece that you just passed through the 3 wrap prusik on the other side, and you're going to put that tapered end in just a little bit. I like to go ahead and fold that over, kind of pinch it down a little bit. It kind of holds its shape. And you're going to come down to the end of that splice you just made, kind of twist it, get it in there, and just pull it through. Now, technically, your bridge is added. You kind of want to milk that little splice right there just so it doesn't get all bunched into a hole. Your bridge is technically added. However, I'm going to show you how to finish it, as you never want, in case this were to slip off the end. What you'll want to do is come down to that tapered end, find the mark that is placed here, and you're going to move down. This will be marked at 4.5 inches technically, so you want to move down about 7 roughly, and you're going to do the same thing, bunching that up and feeding that wire up to that mark, so towards the end this time, and you're going to pop out at that mark. From that point, I take that bungee loop that we put to the side earlier, placing that over that end, and I'll turn this around. This is called a backberry, placing that tapered end in once more, right here, folding it over. And again, you're just going to suck that down and in. When you pop out here, one key thing to note that's very important is to take that tapered end and really give this a good pull, pushing the area that you just spliced through upward. And you might want to use some pliers. I'm actually going to have John, who's over here, hand me a blue pair of pliers just so I can show him. In all reality, I would take this and I'd bite here and pull, but for the video's purpose, I will use pliers. I'll clamp down on this end. All right, one more try. Clamp down on this end, giving that a good pull. And right there you see it almost sucks that bungee down in. That's where you know it'll be really solid. You'll take and hold that bungee now and milk that ham steel back the other way. While this isn't a technical stopper knot, you always can throw a double stopper knot in there. However, as you can see here, it won't slip off the end as this is too thick to slide back through there. So that will work technically as your stopper knot. From there, just to ensure this backberry stays in, you'll take a piece of heat shrink. If you can get it open, slide it over the bungee end, slide it onto here, leaving it about that far from the end, and you can go ahead and heat shrink that, and that will be the Model X Whoopie bridge added to your saddle. This is one of the easiest adjusting bridges we have, if not the easiest. You definitely give it a try and let us know what you think, but that is how to add the Model X Whoopie bridge to your saddle. Again, I'm Van with Hang Free. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.